big part of my childhood, and not because I used to
It's
watch
not the
them.
same
On the
guy.
contrary, I used to avoid them at all costs. The jump scares,
Same.
the gruesome kills,
Same. I hate them.
terrifying to me. I was a scaredy cat. I'm not gonna lie. But I think what scared me the most back then was the fact that if I was an
Yo, bro, I remember when there was the Kane movie that I watched. It was a scary movie, and it was it was Freddy versus Jason when I was little.
movies, I would not survive.
I watched
What
it
is
for a
6-year-old
reason.
gonna do against this? But now, as a full-fledged, grown 21-year-old, I actually believe I have a pretty good shot against most of these horror movies. And yeah, I said most of them. I'll be going over a few of the horror movies that I can survive easily, giving you my strategy and my thought process in the process, and some of the ones that I can't.
Nightmare on Elm Street. That's Freddy shit, right?
So this movie's main villain is Freddy Krueger. And honestly, I wasn't that scared of Freddy.
Come on, go lay down.
Even though his powers are crazy, he just made me not want to eat pizza while watching his movies. His whole thing is killing people in their dreams.
Pizza
so
face.
You can imagine how difficult that would be to
What
survive.
the hell?
Leading the victims in his movie to do crazy things to avoid dying to him. Pictures of coffee, caffeine pills, and all of it, of course, eventually fails. Most of the time, they end up
Oh, they
developing
couldn't go to
this
sleep?
system where they have to watch each other sleep. And honestly, that's the dumbest thing they could do. Because what if the other one falls asleep? You're done. Draw two for your mistake, buddy. They had it all wrong.
What were they supposed to do?
Two solutions for Freddy. First, the more difficult of the two is move out of Ohio, which when I say it out loud, is not that hard because
Wait, where were they at?
And two, the easier
Springwood?
move out of
Ah, hell no.
Ohio, which when I say it out loud is not that hard because who wants to live in Ohio? And
Facts.
two, the easier one in my
Ohio?
opinion, which they should have been doing since the very first
Can't
movie.
sleep or you
I
need
just simply
dreams?
won't sleep. I mean, the only way he could get me is if I'm dreaming, and if I just don't sleep, then he can never get me. It's simple. I don't sleep regardless, so if my life's on the line, I'ma definitely not sleep. Even if I somehow fall asleep, my dreams be weird as hell anyway. So
This
he
is a
won't even
copy
know
and
what the
paste of
hell
the
is
last
going on.
video.
And worst case scenario, if Freddy's giving me the works in the dream world, I'll just pull him out of my dream and have someone with a shotgun there waiting for him. And if a shotgun don't work, then a shotgun with holy water. He not beating that.
Okay, shit, the
Now,
leprechaun.
this one is the one that you guys are
Bro,
gonna
what?
underestimate. He's this hideous little leprechaun who has magical powers, and he'll come after you if you touch his gold. He has the ability to teleport, grant wishes, regenerate, and
Man.
impersonate people's voices. And also, guns don't work on him. Like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. His weaknesses vary from movie to movie.
So they made a
Sometimes it's
whole
40
movie about
caliber,
Joe?
Sometimes it's a piece of metal, and sometimes it's a medallion. And you're probably thinking, just avoid the gold. Don't be silly.
Right.
I need the gold, but I'm still surviving though. So here's the plan. I would take the gold back home after stumbling upon it in the woods
I'm
and
the
place it
leprechaun.
into the
You're
basement
from
that I
Boston.
do not have, and put
You're
it in
5'5",
a safe.
5'5"
The leprechaun will
and a
obviously
half.
come by asking, "Where's me gold?" Then I'll kick him into the safe and
And
lock him in the safe.
y'all resemble
Now
each
you're
other.
probably like, he's gonna break out. He has powers. Let me get to that. Okay, that's not true. Because before I went home, I picked up a 4-leaf clover that I found in the woods and I put it on top of the safe. Now I have a leprechaun in my possession, and I can get him to grant any wish I want. I bet y'all forgot about that. He could grant wishes. It's literally that easy. Now I survived. Y'all cannot tell me that's not a W strategy. Go ahead. I got my ear to the mic. Say it. Say it. Only thing is I gotta own that basement for the rest of my life, because if somebody moves that 4-leaf clover, it's done for me. We know the villain of this movie, Michael Myers. You see, at first, I wasn't even gonna put him as a villain I could beat, because I thought he was immortal. Especially after what happened in Halloween Kills. He got jumped by the whole town. This woman even had what is that, a clothing iron? But then Halloween Ends came out. And that's when I realized Michael Myers is a fraud. He's just an extremely, and I mean extremely, durable old man. He's not immortal. He gets whooped by a random kid from the suburbs. Isn't this Michael Myers the same dude who took out a whole team of firefighters by himself? I'm not gonna act like the kid Corey killed him or something, but still, getting beat up by a kid, that's crazy. So yeah, as long as it's not the Halloween Kills Michael Myers or the 2007 Michael Myers.
Like, you from the editing to
I
the
think I have a
jokes.
pretty good shot against Michael.
The
Honestly,
concept.
just set up a venue, bring Lori, bring the whole town of Haddonfield, and they can all just watch me beat up the boogeyman.
Michael Myers again?
Now I could be a little smarty.
Oh no, it's Freddy
See,
versus
the
Jason.
original Friday
I mean
the
Jason.
13th is just Jason's mom, so
They
I
look
can just
exactly
pull
the
out
same.
a shotgun. But obviously, I want to hear about our boy Jason.
Michael Myers again?
Now I could be a little smarty.
Oh no, it's Freddy
See,
versus
the
Jason.
original Friday
I mean
the
Jason.
13th is just Jason's mom, so
They
I
look
can
exactly
just
the
pull out
same.
a shotgun. But obviously, I want to hear about our boy Jason Voorhees. And Jason is the 6'5",
Voorhees?
6'5".
Dang.
Voorhees. And Jason is the 6'5",
Damn,
man who's super durable. He has insane hunting skills, can crush someone's head with his bare hands, and unlike Michael, he runs. Like, yeah, he'll walk towards you to scare you for a while, but if he really just wants to kill you, he's gonna chase after you. And really, he doesn't have to chase, because Jason can low-key teleport. So what are we supposed to do? Well, I got you.
Step back and shoot.
I played hours of the Friday the 13th video, and I consider that game pretty accurate to the movies. I know all of Jason's weaknesses. If I was at Camp Crystal Lake, I have the firecrackers, the flare gun, and the shotgun on deck. And even if I somehow die, I'll just come back as Tommy Jarvis. And after that, it's
there you go.
Even if all that failed, I'll just escape like I do all the time in the game. The easiest method, just drive out. Just hop in, start the car.
Find the battery keys.
I can't drive.
Guess.
Yeah, I'll just shoot his mom.
What? That hard.
The new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Now this
just quit.
A little tricky, because first of all, you're not dealing with your average Joes anymore.
Just quit.
Okay? These are ghosts, spirits, demons controlling animatronics. Second of all, the setting terrifying. A pizza place, let alone a Chuck E. Cheese style pizza place. Yeah, they definitely got the edge in that regard. And on top of all of that, it's 4 killers, not just one. So your awareness has to be on 1,000. Even though it hasn't come out yet, I'ma assume it's just like the game. And just like I said for
not at all. That shit is trash.
Friday the 13th.
Oh, what game? I mean, what movie just came out? There's a movie I wanted to watch. Yeah, that movie was trash. It was like a movie I wanted to. The Walking Dead. The Ones Who Live. Oh, Avatar. Y'all fucking with Avatar? So we watch that?
Many people won't think they will survive. I will. I've watched plenty of Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay. I've watched all the game theory videos. All I'm missing is meeting the creator himself, Scott Coffin, and that can be arranged. Just hit me up. I know the animatronics better than they know themselves, honestly. Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, they're not doing nothing to me. I'm keeping them doors closed. And Foxy, what is Foxy gonna do? Where's Foxy?
Oh,
there he is.
Yeah, I played the game. So
now I'm going to be very honest. I know it's the thumbnail, but I am not surviving a single Saw movie. I'm sorry. Literally every trap is almost impossible to survive. And what annoys me the most is that the creator of the games, he really thinks he's being fair. He thinks he's helping people appreciate life. That's that pain ideology. No, bro, you're just a murderer. Only a handful of people survive your movies out of like 100 people. And
I mean, bro, Netflix movies, all the movies are the same, Frogger. Like, we've learned that. Like, we've watched movies that wasn't Netflix and we still couldn't stream.
I would know. I watch Kill Count. I look at how unfair some of these traps
So it's not just Netflix movie no more.
From Saw 3, everything. Bro, how is he gonna rip that out his lip? His jaw would come out. The carousel trap from Saw 6, they literally did not have a choice in the matter. It was up to one person to determine if they lived or not. Even the first trap that we saw in Saw 1, which was the bathroom trap, was unfair. If Jigsaw's whole ideology is everyone deserves a chance, and how come in the bathroom trap only one of them could survive? This man's a phony. I wouldn't be able to survive. I'm sorry. What would I even be in there for? Jaywalking, tax evasion, arson? None of that is a big deal. The only trap I can really see myself surviving is maybe the hand box trap from Saw 2. If you look behind her, there's a chair. I would use that chair to break the glass and take the syringe. Boom, 1,000 IQ.
There you go. Belco expanded. Oh my, it's not scary, but yeah.
I never watched this movie, but I did watch plenty of The Office and I played Fortnite. So I'm pretty sure I could figure it out.
Why won't you watch the movie and then make the video?
I would have called out of work. I know. Easy. Okay, I'll be realistic. If I was trapped in an office building with 80-something people and we were forced to do a battle royale, would I survive? Probably not. I don't think I could stab someone with a pair of scissors. I'm sorry. But I read up online. Apparently, the building had an armory for some reason. If there's an armory, then there's guns. And where there's guns, there's room for an American.
Why are they all fat?
This movie took place in Colombia, so they don't know anything about shooting guns. Me though, from the United States of America, I know everything about guns. I sleep with a shotgun under my pillow, a Glock in my sock, and an AK in my PJs. So when it comes to shooting people, yeah, I got it. I'm surviving Belko experiment easily. As you guys saw though, there's only so many horror movies that I can't survive. I mean, realistically, I'm unbeatable, except if you're talking any paranormal. I'm not surviving any of the Conjurings, Insidious, talking any paranormal. I'm not surviving any of the Conjurings, Insidious, none of that stuff. Keep them demons away. And moral of the story.
That shit. The first one hit better. He literally just like copy and pasted his like from the way he just like delivered the jokes and everything.